Hey, Bear.
I hear me typing too. What?
Yeah, you got close to the edge. Hi, Bear. Yeah, well,
And yelling, that's me. Trying to get everything all set up before, I go live. Am I too loud? Heather, be my darling and tell me if I'm too loud. Actually, I'm pretty quiet. Okay, I'll turn myself up then. There. How's that? And should I have music? I could turn on some nice music. Testing, testing. Huh. I don't know how to fix that. That turns it off. Let me look and see if I can find a mic. Be right back.
what? No.
Plugging in a mic. Let's see. Testing, testing. You hear that? Oh, I'm stepping on things and that hurt. Testing. At least you won't hear the dogs going crazy like they do.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking to my imaginary internet friends. That's so weird, it's not working. Boot, boot, boot. I don't know if that should make a difference. Just turning up the volume on my on my laptop. I turned my laptop volume all the way up. I don't know if there's anything more I can do.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's better then. I guess I'll go to live. Is it gonna work? Boom. There's me. In the wrong spot. How do I fix that? Hi, Heather. Oh, whoopsies. Well, how do I fix that? Let's see. I'm just a little window in the corner and I don't know how to fix it. don't think that'll do it, no. Maybe I need a different theme. Let's see.
Did you say you wanted a
Right when it's growing out. There, boom.
Was this from
Hi.
Relief Society or something?
no,
Ooh, bright
I,
light.
it was a thing that I
Hey
could
guys,
take out.
her.
And I can take this out too.
Okay.
Look at me, do you like a big fish? Alright, so what we're doing today, maybe you can see it a little. There goes my Moriarty mug. Yeah, you don't want to see that. No, you don't want to see my garbage can. Oh no, I'm even harder to hear. How's that? Can you hear me now? This is silly. I guess for the second stream. Huh. Gosh, that's so annoying. Hello, can you hear me now? Does this work? It's like super giving me the yellow and into red. Okay, well then it's using this mic and not laptop mic. All right. Put that over there. Now, you see there's a peg right here. This peg is going to be instrumental to warping. So, pull that back. And I still have all the stuff from last time, except for a few new things. And we're just gonna mess around a little bit today. Not a very big warp or anything. Okay. And Heather has gone to use the little girl's room and make a tinkle. Oh, that's kind of embarrassing. That's what you get for being my friend. I will tease you mercilessly. I'm over here now, so I should probably move myself accordingly. And you can't see me. Oh boy, how exciting is that when you can't see me at all? There. My Captain Picard chair, which is always essential. Now here's the cool thing. Do you guys remember this doohickey? This little guy. He's gonna go over here. And right there is a little ridge. And there we go. So when you assemble your sample it loom, you're gonna have like a little ridge on the bottom bar, and that's where the little spacer goes. You just tighten it up. And boom. Hopefully. Yeah. It's stuck to the table. That's good. That's a good thing. You want it stuck to the table. We're gonna unwrap our 10 dent loom, or reed. I should really use the appropriate language. And I believe it goes up here. I forget. There. It's gonna just sit there because I'm going to weave stuff around it. Now I need my book again. Oh, clever me. I put my book over here. Whew. Okay. Oh yeah, I do. Maybe so Bluetooth headset of some sort with a mic. Yeah, that would work. Okay. So with your book, or with your loom, you get a very handy dandy book that tells you how to put together and also how to set it up. Oh, I did it wrong. It doesn't have it on a little, if you can see that right there. It doesn't have it go onto the little divot that's in the front. It's actually going through the hole. So I gotta go put the pin through the hole. Don't worry, I'm not saying anything important that you would want to hear anyway. I mean, it's just me, right? Poor Heather has had lots of my nonsense for quite some time. That's what you get for hanging out with me, Heather. Loads of nonsense and chicanery and bafflement. That's what I do. There, went through the hole just fine. Now I'm just twisting it up so that it tightens and will attach to the table and go nowhere. Hopefully. We don't want it hitting me in the face when I'm trying to set the warp. I mean, that would suck. Aw, Heather's used to me, aren't you? I don't think I have anyone but you watching me at the moment, Heather. Hopefully that will change in a moment. And I can throw these out. It's been kind of a quiet day today too, because I've been so tired. Shingles have been getting me down, even though I'm done with the antivirals. Come here, Mr. Mike. Haha, I'm going to call it Mike Nelson after Mystery Science Theater. Alright, so this guy slips into the slot like that. Fancy. Tie the warp yarn to the back warp stick. Did I grab yarn? Of course I didn't. I'll be right back. I will grab a little bit of yarn because I have sock leftovers like coming out my ears. Hear that? Crinkle, 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 crinkle. There it is. This is like a mattress or cover set holder, and it's mostly full of yarn. So I guess we'll use this guy. I like this green. Or is there anything else that's really pretty? Kind of like this, but I think I'm saving that for something else. Yeah, we're going with the green. Sorry, I know you like lavender, and I don't have much of that in here, Heather. Sorry, my bad. Next time I will get you some lavender on purpose. So it says to tie it to this end. And because I took Taekwondo, I know how to tie a square knot in just about anything, because you know I was always tying it on my belt. And now it wants me to take this threading hook over here, and it looks like a bird, and let's see, it goes through. So we're going to toss you on to the captain's chair over there. If it wants to stay. If it doesn't want to stay, it doesn't have to stay. But there. It hooks. And this will just flop forward like a fish. Birds, fishes, whatever. We're gonna pull this chair in because, like I said, I didn't want to do a whole ton of weaving. This is just kind of to play with. And it loops around that hook on the chair. Maybe you can see it a little bit. There, the yarn. Can you still hear me? I should really grab my phone so I can read. Okay, good. Making sure. It's a very nice microphone I got for Christmas when I first intended to start streaming, like 4 months ago. So, has this really cute picture of someone doing this on a coffee table, and I'm like, well, you can't get much of a scarf out of a coffee table length warp. But that's okay. So push the threading hook through the neck slot, take the yarn over the back warp stick, catch the yarn on the hook, and pull a loop through the slot. I think what they're trying to tell me is to do it like this. There. Okay. Come on, yarn. Come with me. We're not going anywhere scurry. As much as you like to think so. Yarn does not bite, but it does snarl. Alright, hold on a second. I'm semi-distracted because I want to see what chat's doing. You didn't see that. You didn't see me inputting my stuff. Justin wants to know about my kidney. Kidney, who knows? I got my blood drawn this morning by a robot. She was having a case of the Mondays. And, well, heck, I don't, complain about anybody having a case of the Mondays. That's cool. But, she got up early enough to tease her hair up into an alien egg and cover herself up in an inch of spackle, aka foundation and makeup. You'd think she'd be a little awake enough to actually ask me for my birthday. Like they're supposed to. Your birthday and your last name. No. Alright, now I've got to open up Streamlabs. There you are. And continue doing this for a while. It's actually kind of not so bad. If I had to do this on the big loom, I would be noping right the heck out of here. I'd be like, nah, this is stupid. Oh, I have a secondary window. I don't want that. I just want to see chat. Maybe the internet was the way to go. I hear that Twitch has been having problems with Firefox and Google Chrome. And that's kind of a bummer. Alright, go down to Twitch. Please open Twitch. There it is. So I've been having these wacky dreams. Last night I dreamt that I was going to California to do LARP, live action role playing.
Maybe let's do 4.
And I was just having a good time in my live action role play. Ooh, hush you. There we go. Now I can watch stream and chat. And so I dreamt that I was going to LARP, and that was really cool because I loved LARP. It was so much fun. And, playing outside. What's nerdy about that? And I want to hear nothing from my little brother who thinks it's the nerdiest thing ever. Yeah, whatever. You paint miniature figures, and I don't judge. But, dude, that's not less nerdy. Oh, yeah, it pulled up a random stream on my Twitch. Ow. So I'm just going up and down on this little warp beam right here so that you can kind of, it just hooks on. And you can do it in whatever pattern you like. I've seen some really fun ones on Pinterest, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to try these. Because, of course, Pinterest is amazing. I gotta go under. So Mom and I were watching some trash TV, and by trash TV I mean Bridezilla. I love watching it and going, oh, that's never going to ever be me. Okay, there's just a certain amount of crazy I won't do. Okay, I got that mixed up. I mean, there's... Pinterest is a rabbit hole, isn't it? It's like, oh, hey, I have like 7 hours to spare. Now what have I done? The warp's still too long. Something happened. Oh, you're still... whatever. That's why I'm a beginner and not professional. Professional like Braca. That's gonna be fun to take off later. Oh well. That's cool. That's cool. If you don't like Pinterest, that's cool. I like it because it's got cool ideas, I mean, I'm not one of those Pinterest Mormon mommies, as they call them, where everything has to be Pinterest based and be picture perfect and Stepford Wives hellhole, whatever. Yeah, that's not me. I like something quiet. I like looking up sketching poses and Halloween costumes and cosplay and stuff like that. And weaving patterns. They have some good ones. If I'm trying something new out, I like to confer with Pinterest because sometimes there are people on there who actually know what they're doing. Unlike me. Weaving's a very new little hobby. And I blame Heather because it's all her fault. It's your fault, devil woman. I am not going to do this whole read, by the way. Thinking I might just do this little section over here. Rawr. Rawr. Yeah. You are a rawr. That's why I love you. So you think I can make affiliate in 30 days? I'm not sure where else to post the link to my stream. Hi, Cat! Welcome. Welcome. I've lost my string. I've lost my dang mind. Okay, yeah, I did. Where did it go? It must be this floppy guy right here. No? This is a mystery. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. All right. We're good. We good. Just drape that back over there. And we're gonna make a knot. Anybody know any knot jokes? Oh, just kidding. Please fire me. There we go, a little square knot. That'll cause visual interest in our weaving. Ooh. Or something like that. It is fun, Cat. It is actually. I'm not pretending anything or nope. Oh, I should have. Well, that was silly of me. All right, so what I should have done is gone through, the spacers here and then tied the yarn together. That didn't work out. So, there's my bird, my wee burb. We're just gonna go like that. String that end through. There, now we're doing this correctly. What's the other one you saw, Heather? Was it the Cricut loom? I mean, looms are looms. And I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that Mim was actually streaming today and she was doing more of that really cool weaving where it's just zigzags. Yeah, that was neat. All right, there it is. So my dad likes to walk the dogs, and he usually likes to take them for 6-mile hikes, which is why they're so energetic. I mean, normally beagles are kind of fat and lazy. Not ours. Oh, I found another end. That's as far as we're going. Yay, we're done. I think it got eaten by something, because, there's a little piece right here that's just barely holding on. So that means usually that it's been chewed on, possibly by a carpet beetle, which we have here in Utah. I'm gonna have to go steam clean my yarn or something. That's okay, Heather. She'll be back tomorrow. She might be sewing though. She had a friend who wanted a crop top, but the crop top he had wasn't the right sleeve length. And so she's going to do it for him. I don't know. She was mentioning some stuff. All right. So I have this little ball of brilliant green. I actually made my brother a pair of socks out of these because they're Brazilian flag. Well, not Brazilian flag. Or are they? They're Brazilian colors of some sort. Or so. Carpet people. Well, I have those too. I need to, just vacuum or something. Anyway, so we're done. I like this stuff. But first we gotta finish off this loom. Let's see. I've got to get a piece of string. Well, fortunately, I have that. Lots of that. We're just going to use it. Might as well use our ends. Be economical in this economy. There. And just tie it off. That will be our ends right here. I think we want a square knot, so we'll just do that again. And then you take it off the hook, or off the rod. Yes, it is a rod. Little short, stampy guy. And then you OMG cut. Poof. So I should have gotten like an ankle loom because that's about how wide this is. Oh, and then you have to pull it taut. And then stand at the back of the loom, turn the back holder toward you until the back warp stick goes around once. I see. Should have done this in the middle then, you know. There we go. And I'll just pull it taut. There we go. Yeah, I like that color too, Kat. It's just really pretty and green. Big fan of green. I think I've done this wrong. Would you guys be willing to watch me do that again?
Come here, Bear.
Oh, I have
Come here.
little strips, a little cardboard bits. So, not exactly packing paper, but this will do. All right, we're doing that over again. There. And we just cut this bit off. Didn't know I had icky, yucky yarn. I thought it was good yarn from Knit Picks. How you've disappointed me. Just kidding. Cool, I can use this for something else. Who knows? Never get rid of your bits. That's what Janice taught me. Alright. Ooh. This will be pretty. We'll try this one. This one is from Greenwood Fiberworks, and it is a yak silk, so it's really shiny. Like, she has been my main provider for little bits and ends of sock yarn and stuff. Like, one day she took us up to her weaving room. She has like an actual weaving room with like 4 looms in it now. The big ones, like you saw, Heather, the really big ones. Oh, I'm sorry, Kat. Stupid movie ad. Is it Hannah? I've been seeing like 1,000 ads for Hannah. Like, dude, I don't want to watch Hannah. I don't want to watch your movies, especially if you're going to harass me about them. I'm going to watch Captain Marvel tomorrow instead. Hooray! Like, I'm going to go extra early in the morning so I can just come back and tell you all about how much I loved it, because I'm pretty sure I will. Oh, missing link. Huh. There are games about that one. It's called Legends of Zelda. I will have so much fun, Kat. I even have $5 to spend. Whoop, on a movie ticket. Too bad How to Train Your Dragon isn't in there. Otherwise, I might have snuck into the theater. You didn't hear me say that out loud. Movie theaters don't make their money on movies anyway. They make it off of the popcorn and the soda and stuff. That's why it costs so much, even though soda is like hardly anything at all. Oops. I almost did that again. Almost caught my yarn again. That would have been really obnoxious. Get down. Okay, we got 4. Yeah, 4. Now I'm wondering, yeah, okay, going through the sticky sticks. At what point do I go through the holes? I guess that's later. Okay. Sorry, just checking my instructions. I did this once long ago. It made a very loosey-goosey scarf, which I gave away to someone I didn't like very much. She used it as a hair wrap, and I'm like, well, that's appropriate. Like, oh, don't use it as a scarf as I intended. Just use it to tie up your stupid, dirty hair. I mean, she is a nice person. Otherwise, I wouldn't have given her my woven scarf at all. We have a complicated relationship. Anyway, so I look forward to going to see the movies. I'll be going by myself because my parents are not into Marvel movies at all. That's fine. And my brother's going to be at work. I don't have any other friends who would be available to go with me. Ooh. Because Kimberly's in school. China's in school. Who else do I know who would be available? Nobody. My friends have lives and school and stuff. How boring. Oh yeah, I can ask Becca, but she's moving. Like unpacking or whatever her process is now. Oh, I should move this chair over so this warp is not straight. There we go. She can see it again? Well, I'll message her tonight and see if she wants to come or if wants to meet me at Thanksgiving Point for $5 Monday or Tuesdays. Because then we'll have a rockin' good time. You know we will. She and I, we tight. We like this, man. We like this. Alright, how many is that now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's good. That's good. Heather, you're not chopped liver. I like chopped liver. That sounded really mean. I'm so sorry. Poor Heather. I know, right? Wow. Rude. I think that'll be my first emoticon when I go affiliate is going to be the rude emoticon. Just a nice big rude. I am a cruel woman. You knew that when you met me. So we're trying this over again. I'm going to tie off this end. Tie it off nice and tight. Pretend it's my hair because it's always trying to escape. I used to have really coarse hair. I could stick pens and pencils and whatever, you know, just pull it up, twist it, and I've got like school supplies in my head. Now, my medication changed and it went all silky and it can barely hold a rubber band. Hi! Welcome, Rachel. It's good to see you. You thought I was sweet. How little you know, Heather. Thought you found out by now that I'm not sweet. Ooh. Should probably tie off this one little end. Right? Is that what they tell you to do when you're all done? Cut the last thread at the back of the loom and tie to the back warp stick. That's another thing I forgot to do. Snip. I love these scissors so much. So much. I didn't say you were less than chopped liver. I said I like chopped liver. Actually, I said, you're not chopped liver. I like chopped liver. And they were supposed to be two separate ideas and they came merged into one. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Rachel, you bought too many eggs? I'll take some. I love the mania on Discord. It's just cracking me up. Because I personally actually am not a big fan. Not of the dark chocolate ones anyway. Or is it the milk chocolate? One or the other. Alright, so we're tying this off and snipping away. I like all the amount of cutting I get to do. You know that video of that little old lady who's like knitting on a cliff and the knitting rolls off the cliff and starts dragging her down with it, and then she falls off the cliff but manages to get up using her knitting needles, you know? And then she starts snipping things with her pair of scissors and going at her nails and her hair. I'm like, that would be me. Oh, Heather, I love you. I don't like you. I love you. Platonically. It's a word. There we go. Let it nice and tight. Insert a cardboard warp stick, which I have right here. Get in there. The full width of the loom. I did that too. The cardboard warp sticks or paper separate the yarn and keep the tension even. Add more cardboard warp sticks or paper as you wind the warp on. Will do. Platonically. Word of the year. I tried to come up with another word. I dropped that one. Butterfingers. Anyway, but platonically just seemed to stick. Platonically. Alright, now you stay. So who's getting the ASMR tingles from this thing cranking, huh? You like that? Ooh. It sounds so cranky. Ha ha. And then another one. It's turning into more cardboard than warp board, but whatever. To you too, Heather. So are you feeling it, Heather? You think you're gonna go for it? Huh? I've got to tangle. Do it, Heather. Do it for me. Get the loom. Okay, we're just about at the end of this thing. And I was a bad girl and was not very good about keeping tension tight because the chair was at an angle and then I moved it and that was a bad idea. Alright. Stop when the tie is at the front of the loom. Yep. Do not wind any further, unclamp the loom. Okay. Get the 16-inch. Then you don't have to warp or weave as long when you want to make yourself a fabulous cape. I got the 10-inch because it was there. I might have gotten a 16-inch had it been there. Think of the fabulous cape, Heather. Do it. Okay, lift the first 2 threads. Oh, remove the tie. Okay, I got to remove the tie. Oh, this is a hot mess, y'all. You all missed the dogs getting fed part. Sounded like crazy times. Okay. So we untangle the beads. Okay. Lift the first 2 threads on the left to the top of the slot. All right, so I'm sitting down for this one. I'm sitting where you can see me too. Oh, because I'm considerate. All right. And bring you down just a touch so you can see what I'm doing. And the light adjusts a little bit. Well, it doesn't have to sell locally if they offer free shipping. There. Now I can watch. So let's see how we do this. Lift the first 2 threads on the left to the top of the slot. Look behind the reed and gently pull the left-hand thread out of the slot. Okay. You are the left one, so you get pulled out. Gently. Can you see it all? Maybe not. Okay, hold on. We got this. We got this, man. We got this. There. Now you can see sort of what I'm doing. Maybe. You're... No, the stream is not starring my butt. No, we don't like that. We don't like it starring the butt. So, here's the bit I pulled out. This is the right hand loopy. And the left one is going to go through this little tiny slot in the reed, or in the dent, whatever. 10 dent per inch. So, I apologize for any ambient noise in the background. That would be my dad. Alright, so we do that over and over. Can you see it alright? I know it's funny that she mentions the butt, but then again she makes cat butts and dragon butts. So of course she's going to be noticing my butts for research. My butts, all 2 of them. And there we go again, through that little hole. So there we got 4 bits. So in the end, we're going to have 22 out of 11. I know, Rachel, yours is fortunately off the stream because it doesn't have a live, you don't have a live cam. I am unfortunately doing this live and in Butson. Instead of person, it's Butson. That's okay though. People have seen my butt before, especially with googly eyes on it, because that was funny and silly. Even though those stupid googly eyes didn't want to stay. And like the irises didn't want to stay, and I thought that was kind of rude. You gotta stay. Okay, set that one aside. And back through little hole. Aren't you learning so much now? Can you see it okay? I think so. I can't tell if you can. Can you hear me okay? Check, check, Mike. Mike Nelson. That's it, guys. I'm watching Mystery Science Theater after this is over. Maybe my favorite one, Jack Frost. It's the best Mystery Science Theater movie ever. Because it's a Russo-Finnish production. And, you know, back in the 60s, I guess, when they were making those silly fantasy fairy tale type stories, this one came out then. And it's about this prince, but it starts off with this girl, actually. And I don't know if the guy is actually nobility. It doesn't say at all. He just has money. But this little girl, she's got an evil stepmother. And the very first scene of the movie shows her. Oh, what is that? Oh, a tingle. The first scene of the movie shows this girl knitting socks for her sister, her stepsister. And, you know, she has to have a full set, or a pair of knee-high striped socks done in 12 hours, it seems, you know, overnight. And, oh, you know, I'm like, yeah, right, I'm gonna get a pair of socks done, stripes and everything in 12 hours, whatever. But, yeah, she's knitting like the wind. She asks the sun to delay its rising so that, you know, she can finish her sock. And it's like, oh, come on, you only needed 2 more minutes to finish it. You didn't have to bother the sun about it. And there it is. Anyway, and the rest of the movie is her just being bullied by her stepmother, while her stepsister looks on and is outrageously ugly and ill-tempered. And the prince finds this sweet girl. It's like 13, I don't know, she looks really young. And he wants her to marry him, and it's like, really? You just barely met. Why not? But she disagrees with him because he's arrogant and an airhead, and so he gets mad, and that's when he turns into a bear. Because why not in these fairy stories, right? It's ridiculous, and it's awesome, and I can stream it on Rabbit if anybody really wants to join me for it, or otherwise not. It's no biggie. I'll still watch it. So we're getting there. We're past halfway. This takes a little bit of time, especially when my hand shakes. And I don't have to feed the goats anymore and the chickens, and I'm actually kind of sad about that because I had a really friendly chicken hanging out with me that time. She had like a little bare spot right at the base of her tail, and I think it was from a very amorous rooster. A little too amorous, but whatever. And she would just follow me around. She'd run up when she saw me. You know, she'd talk to me the entire time, and sometimes she'd yell at me if dinner was, or breakfast was late. She was so funny. I loved her to pieces. And, yeah, she was, I miss her now. I miss my little friend. There we go. It's all done. You got your ups and your downs. So there it is. Now, next part of this, and I put my laptop right on my stuff, so hold on a second. Don't get seasick. Please don't get seasick. I caused death. Oh, what's new? Okay. Turn the front handle until the front warp stick is approximately 2 inches from the front roller. Okay, so this has to be like, no, No, that's too close. Okay, I see. I see. It has to be just a little. And turn the ASMR machine on. Ooh. Oh, sexy. Okay, it wants me to divide these into 6 bits, but since that's not gonna happen, we'll just tie it into 3. Herc. Was that too loud for you, Heather? I'm sorry. There's one. Ooh, looks like something else has been eating at it, if you noticed a little bit of roughness on that string. Well, we'll learn to live with it. This is just kind of a trial run, we shall say. Okay. And the last group. Dad's watching some sort of scary thing. He likes shows about missing people, and those scare the very everlasting crap out of me. Because I really don't want to hear about people who go missing in Disneyland or anything like that. Oh, Heather, don't throw up. That's gross. You're gross. So there we go. Everything is even tensioned. We hope. And then use a half bow tie. Nah, it's alright. First, lift the reed into the up weaving position. Mm-hmm. Ta-da! And then stick a cardboard reed in there, which is good that I dropped one. Hey, I found a needle. I dropped it and it ran away. Fine, I can use strips of paper. See how I don't care. I don't care. Actually, I care a little bit because I'm still looking. Hey, how about the Department of Public Safety? No? Discover. Discover is my friend. We'll use a piece of paper from Discover. They never have anything good to give me anyway. So that's gotta go through there. Ooh. Maybe I should turn it around so that... Ah! Sorry. Your poor mics or headphones. Hey, I did that pretty evenly. 4, 4, 3. Oh, I'm so clever. Okay. Slide it to the front of the loom. Change the reed to the down weaving position. I see what they're doing. Oh, that's not very tensioned. Oops. Shh, you don't see that. No, I wanted to rip off an even section. There we go. And we'll stick that over here. I feel like one of those, parrots that tear off little tiny pieces of paper and then stick it in their tail to look pretty. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Alright, now I've got to wind the weft yarn onto the shuttle. So here's the shuttle. Whoa. In the not too distant future. Oh. I am a massive nerd. How did you guess? What happened to that yellow-green yarn I had? Cat, it ran away. I'm so sorry. I've got some blue-green though. It's very pretty. And it's got sparkles, so don't be too sad. And we are just going to wind it onto our weft stick. So, there. Looks like they did this and just tied it on there. There. And then wrapped it around once like that. Now I've heard it's easier when you just figure eight it like this. I mean, you can wrap it like that, but why? So here we go, just figure eight. So what do you think about song requests? You guys into that? Would you be like cool with listening to YouTube and requesting music? Because I can probably set that up. That would be kind of fun. This is tedious. I should have had this set up kind of like those pre-made cakes that they make on baking shows, and voila, here it is. You know, it's iced and baked and cooled. Wow. All right. I don't know if you can see that sparkle. It's subtle. Maybe. Anyway, do that a little bit more. And I mean, the picture on the pamphlet is much more fun because they actually did a lot more warping, and I'll do that sometime, you know, off camera, so it doesn't take 2 hours. I'm like impatient and stuff. I also need to change my Twitch icon so that when I announce I'm streaming, you don't see Angry Warrior Woman staring back at you. She's one of my OCs. She's the one that would beat up Liz's subconscious, I believe. Oh, I'm never impatient. I am always impatient, Heather. That is why I knit, because I have no patience. That way it keeps my hands from, you know, doing other things, like strangling doctors and, you know, that sort of thing. Except all the time. Why, thank you. You are so sweet. Okay, put the reed into the down position. Use your fingers to... Oh, wait, no, I think I skipped. I think I'm supposed to go back up again. Stay, stay. Stay. Okay. All right. This is the fun part. So you always lead with the yarn in behind. So there you go. Ooh. Stay up. Okay. And then you bring the reed down. That's neutral, that's down. And it goes through. And of course, I don't have a lot of room, so I've got to move my tension back again. No, catch on, Discover. Discover, you horrible beast. Catching my yarns. Get off. Jerk. Of course it would work better. There we go. And now you'll beat it. You beat it. And then we'll put it back up. Or put it in neutral right now so I can tighten this bad boy up. There we go. I'll tighten it up just a touch. I'm not as good at this as Min, clearly. But Min's been doing all of this like 1,000 years before I ever did. Right. Maybe I should put it back here. Maybe that would be better, a little more stable. Now what she does though is she pinches her edges so that her edges stay nice. And then back down again. Beat it good. I will beat it soundly. There we go, and back again. And pinch your edge so it doesn't go too far. And then you have a nice neat edge, you know, that thing. Oof, beating it real good. Except maybe not as good as I should. It looks sloppy, y'all. Sloppy as heck. Maybe you can see it just a little bit. Oh, there we go. Do you see that? That sloppiness? Maybe I should have gotten the 12-inch dent because this is still pretty light for 10-inch. I was thinking about it and I was like, well, maybe. And the guy's like, no, this is good for fingering. I'm like, I should not have listened to you. You were wrong. You have led me astray, good sir. I'm going to beat you like a step child or something. Except I'd never do that because I am very much against beating children at all. You know, not a big fan of kids, but I think they should be treated properly. There, it's getting a little bit better, a little more even now. Back up again. I'm going through. I kind of like this green on green. Would you stay? I'll get better and I will also not use stupid paper bits for my work. Yeah, that's a good idea, Heather. Get the 10-inch dent for the worsted and DK. And I'll probably use the fingering weight for knitting. It's more fun to do. I just have tons of it on me right now, so that's why I decided to use it. Yep, that's right. Sorry for the cringe. And I will keep making that noise until it learns to behave itself. Stay out. Tighten it just a little bit more. They say not to tighten it so much that you snap your strings, and I'm like, well, duh. I apologize for my big dumb arm being in the way. Yeah, it's starting to come along. It's starting to come along. I just don't think I started it very well or something, because this is all uneven. This is not supposed to be. Oh well, it would help if it wasn't untying itself, I suppose. Maybe I'll do the knot they recommend. Gosh. Hey, the struggle bus in here. Whoop whoop. All aboard. Okay, that's more even. And then just tie you again, just in case. There. Pull my seat up a little bit. Oh, some of the other stuff I have planned for streaming is possibly playing Undertale. Overwatch. I don't play Overwatch. FPSs just drive me crazy. I can't see where I'm going. I can't tell what I'm doing. No, we're not playing Overwatch, man. But I will play Undertale for you, and I will do all the voices because I'm mediocre at voices. It's getting so sloppy and it's not. Did I move the break window? No. And then after Undertale, I don't know, Doki Doki Literature Club. See how brave you all are? We'll see. We'll see. Something nice. I'm getting something pretty decent here. Oh. How if I figure out how to not let it drop like that. So that's just plain bothersome. And of course I would invite you all to join me on some knitting projects. I have this adorable white fawn pattern. It is the cutest thing, and I want to make it. And it just needs natural cream colors, so I'm gonna go to Knit Picks or something like that. And picking out some cream colored, white colored yarn. And it's just this adorable fawn that just sits, you know, and it's kind of like cute for Christmas or something. I prefer usually to crochet my amigurumis. Yeah, I crochet. But, you know, if you see something knitted, it's kind of cute. And speaking of amigurumis, there are these, there's this anime, and it's called My Neighbor something? Oh, yeah, Rachel, get some food in you first. And so this anime is just this girl, white-haired girl, of course, she's the protagonist. And she has this guy at a desk next to her. And this dude is like major slacker. And so he's always doing something on his desk that has nothing to do with the class. And, you know, there are theories on why he gets away with it. Who knows? And so, but she's watching him one day, and he's got this big crochet hook out, and he's making a cactus amigurumi. And she's just laughing at him going, you don't need a crochet hook that big, and why would you crochet a cactus? Because the texture would be all off. It would look really weird, you know? You should do this and this, because I'm like top of the class in this crafting class of mine. And then she realizes what he's actually doing is the Tunisian crochet. And she is astounded. You actually know how to do Tunisian crochet. That's so brilliant. And she's so, like, excited that he knows how to do this. And after that, I was like, I have to learn to do Tunisian crochet. Ooh, you crocheting a cactus, Rachel? I'd love to see it. My brother keeps asking me for one to put on his desk. But I'm like, I don't know Tunisian crochet. He's like, it doesn't have to be Tunisian crocheted. I'm like, it still wouldn't look quite like a cactus. At least not to me. But then again, I'm fussy. And then I've been just putting it off for forever because I'm that kind of sister. Not really. I'm his favorite sister. That's what I am. Let's see. I'm clicking on it. Where are we going? Oh, look at that. The kitty. Oh, it's a little kitty crocheted cactus. It's a cactus. That's so cute. Okay, where was I? Now I can't find where I was. Nope. Oh yeah. Oh, is it working? What did I do? I caused death. There it is. You've got another one almost done. Oh, that's so fun. That's gonna be so cute. Maybe I'll make Dawn a cat kiss. A cussing cat. I'd name it Moo, but Moo doesn't cuss. Moo is a sweet gentleman. He's a good boy. He's a good boy and he would never cuss. He's too refined. Maybe you can do a Tux cat, Rachel. A Tux kitty. Oh goodness, I'm not doing a very good job on that edge. And that edge is pulling in. Practice makes perfect. I hope. But I'll do this. I'll like maybe finish this and make it a braid or a belt. Like one of those cute belts that they put around their waist and they don't actually serve a purpose. They're just cute. I could do that. Oh, I pulled too hard again. Kit, stop pulling so hard. Love the yarn, don't abuse the yarn. I don't know if you hear that, my dog Bear. Oh, woo, 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 woo. He's just calling the neighbors out to play. And then at night they come out and they call the dogs, the beagles out to come play. And at 11 at night we're like, even the beagles are like, nah, we're not playing tonight, guys. You hook us up tomorrow. We'll see you then. And the sad thing is our neighbors are moving away on either side because they're brothers. And they're going to move up north. And, it's just like, oh, but you guys were awesome neighbors. You didn't make a lot of fuss. You weren't messy. You were just really nice people. With some boundary issues, but that's okay. They like to walk across our lawn instead of using the sidewalk. Alright. How's that look so far? I think that looks pretty good. I like that blue-green colorway. And once I get good, maybe I'll do what Carolyn did. Heather saw. She has some of this slowly gradient yarn. Like it repeats. But if you warp your warp just right, it makes this beautiful rainbow. And then she just, let's see, I think she used the rainbow yarn for the warp and some black yarn for the weft. And it looked really nice. I was thinking I might do something like that, once I get better. Once I get good, son. We'll go up here. Yeah, go up there. Heather, it's pretty easy to make your own reed if you wanted to just not give up on that little loom you bought, because it is a cute loom. You can do some really fun art projects on it. I know how you feel about it, that it's kind of like for kids, but still I thought it was kind of cool looking. And, you know, some of the stuff I saw, they were using roving, they were using all sorts of cool stuff, and just popping it in there to make some artsy fartsy stuff. In fact, I am part of a spinning guild in Salt Lake City, and there is a retreat once a year. It used to be in Park City. Really nice place. They're selling it for $5 million. So if any of you have that in your back pocket, please let me know, because you know it has a pool and everything, but mostly I just use it for the really pretty grove that they have. And one year, someone just took one of those tapestry looms like you have, Heather, and they created this beautiful scene, like very, very rural Utah type scene, out of roving and yarn, and gosh, it looks so nice. You're like me, Rachel. You know, I'm not allowed, but Heather talked me into it because she's evil. And got me into this loom here. Oh, you got rid of it already. I haven't been online a lot lately. Mom and I were watching our trash TV, Bridezilla's, if you want to know, just so we can go, wow. Now this doesn't feel very fast. I think I could knit this a lot faster, but I think if there was a bit greater width to it, like if I had filled up this whole reed, then it would feel a lot faster weaving all this. Also, if I were good, it would feel a lot faster. That's anything. Oh, you made a purchase? While I was streaming? You're fast. Maybe I'll take some sandpaper to this. I don't know. Girl, I'm proud of you. You go. Did you get the 16 or the 10? Kat, just for you, I'm gonna purchase like a big bag of Kit Kats and eat it on stream while you watch. And then we can be unified or something. Okay, I'm gonna pull this forward just a little bit. There we go. Because I want to get rid of this paper. Paper is ugly. Like a poor bird trying to fix its little tailio. She got the 16-inch! Woohoo! I love you too, Kat. From the bottom of my heart. And the heart of my bottom. Oh, Heather, you're gonna have so much fun. You're gonna have so much fun with it, and then we'll weave together. You. Anyway, it's about time for me to go get something to eat. I didn't want to take too long and take up everybody's time, but I thought this would be fun. And I'll probably do it again. Yes. I'm sorry, Kat. Didn't mean to put pressure on you. So, sort of. But yeah, you guys, I'm gonna go get something to eat. And then I'll do this again later. And I'll do this correctly so that you can see what I actually do. I'll use that crazy yarn I got at the Yarn Fest. But I think this looks pretty. And look at all those different colors. Aw, thank you, Kat. You're so sweet. Heather, you're naughty. That's why I like you. Yeah, I usually say I've got the bladder the size of a thimble. Anyway, I'll work on this tonight. It'll be fun. And then I'll be streaming again on Wednesday, and I'll have a more permanent setup, like a time and schedule. All right? So thank you all for coming. Hold on, I'm gonna switch my theme again. Zen nature scene. It's just the live scene is, I've got to twerk that. There we go. Thank you guys for coming, and I'll see you later. Love you all. Take care. Yeah, isn't that pretty? I made it myself. Actually, I did not. I found a GIF online. Shh. Bye.